Her black is beautiful. His society is ugly. Hey you guys, welcome back. Welcome back to your girl's channel. My name is Kay. For those who are new to this channel, thank you. And those that are not new to this channel, you guys, I want you guys to subscribe, share, please press the like button, also comment, and put your notification bell on, because if you put your notification bell, you'll know that I have a video up, okay? So it'll notify you. So without further ado, I know you guys, it's been a while since our big Haitian flag day look. Did you guys like it? I know you did. Thank you for your support. So today, if you notice, I'm wearing black. I'm wearing black shirt. I'm wearing, you know, I have a black background, you know, a black band, really is to protect, you know, my hair, but no, it's nothing morbid. It's just I am going to be doing my favorite eyeshadow look, and that is a smoky eye. Yes, so I'm giving a shout out to Miss Nadine because she loves smoky eye. So we're gonna do a simple basic smoky eye for those that are wanting to learn. So you guys, I want you to sit back, relax, grab your favorite meal, dessert, whatever have you, and enjoy. Of course, I have to bring the camera up close because this is a tutorial. As you know, and if you don't know, I like doing my eyebrows first, and I do my eye makeup first. So right now I'm gonna do the eyebrows, and I'm going to be using the Maybelline New York. This is all I've been using for the most part for these tutorials. It's the Maybelline New York Brow Ultra Slim pencil, eyebrow pencil in deep brown. And you can get this again from your Walgreens, your Walmarts, your CVS, whatever have you. For those that are new and those that are not new, we're still gonna go over where to start with your eyebrows. So you take your pencil and you mark it right here, and wherever that pointer stops is where you should be starting your eyebrows, okay? Not right here, but right here, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. So I often start in the front and I take light strokes, okay? You notice I'm taking light strokes. I do have a tutorial on eyebrows, so you guys can go back and look at that. You can, yes, you can. So I'm still doing it here. And I'm taking these light strokes. Finished with actually doing the eyebrows, and now I'm going to use concealer to conceal. As you all know, I prefer just to conceal underneath my eyebrows versus the top, but for those that enjoy that, I'll do it for you, okay? I'll do it for you guys. So the concealer that I'm going to be using is from ColourPop, and it's in the shade Dark 46. All right, and you can go on their website and get these concealers. They're still available. So what I'd like to do, I tend to use this brush here, and this brush is actually from BH Cosmetics. I got this a long time ago with a set, and this is actually a lip brush. So I use this to carve out my eyebrows. It makes it easier. So you can find a dupe lip brush. And I'm also going to put another brush in the description box that you can use, like a flat brush to use and actually carve out your eyebrows, okay? gonna use a Real Technique brush. These brushes are very inexpensive, and this is actually the deluxe crease brush, and you can get that from Walgreens, Walmart, anywhere that sells Real Technique, even Amazon. And what I'm gonna do with this brush is basically one of my favorite brushes, because what I do is with the concealer that's under my eyebrows, I do recommend that you buy a eye primer or eyelid primer versus concealer. If you guys can go back to my tutorial on how to apply eye makeup, it's not always best to use a concealer because your eyes, depending, especially for people that have oily and combination skin, sometimes the concealer can make it really greasy for the eyeshadow to stick on. So but anyhow, this is what I use to diffuse it and to basically mesh it into the skin. So I've already done the bottom. They're not identical. They're not identical twins. They are fraternal twins. And if you guys out there can make them identical, let me tell you, more props to you, because I have yet to master this, and I've been doing my eyebrows since I was in sixth grade, 7th. Anyways, middle school. But they're not supposed to be perfect. They're really not, because your real eyebrows are not perfect. So I am actually gonna do the top. You know, I like doing one eye and then I do the other one off of camera. So here we go. You want to make sure that you choose a color close to your skin color, people. Okay, I can't express this enough. Make sure it's closest. On my camera it looks really, really light, but it fuses in very good with my skin tone. And I'll be taking that same Real Technique brush and diffusing all that concealer. And don't put that much concealer, okay? In my future videos, I won't be doing much of this because I typically don't do it here. So again, I just wanted to do it for some people that want to see it. As far as those especially that don't know how to do their eyebrows as of yet, because this is a way, if you're not very precise when it comes to precision of doing your eyebrows, you do the bottom with concealer and then you do the top with concealer. But once you become a pro, you're not gonna need it, okay? Don't let nobody tell you that. You're not gonna need it. I like setting my concealer, and so I use pretty much a variety of things. Right now I'm using the C7 Studio Fix from MAC. Sometimes I'll use my Bin 9 banana powder. I believe you have Sasha Buttercup that you can get from Target. And this is drugstore. This is high-end. MAC, of course, is high-end. But yeah, you could just use translucent powder, not that much to set. That's why it's best to use a eye base versus concealer, because it can get oily and we do not want that, especially for those who have oily skin. Dry skin, you can do whatever you want as far as that. Yes, it's gonna make your eyelid extra dry if you have already dry skin, but I have dry to combination skin. I'm usually just dry around my T-zone, but still, it's always best to use, as I mentioned before, a eye primer versus a concealer, so your eyeshadow can stick onto that, okay? It'll still be vibrant. So that's what I just did. And then we are going to move on with our transitional color on the eyelid. I'm gonna take my favorite, you guys, my Volume 1 Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe Cosmetics. I am gonna take this color that I normally use here called Pukey, and it does look like puke, and I'm gonna use that in my eye as my transitional color. And what transitional color is, basically it's a color that you start with to transition to the other colors and the other layers, the darker colors that you're going to be putting on that eye. So that's what I'm going to be using, is Pukey. The brush I'm going to be using with Pukey is just a huge blending brush. I actually got this brush from BH Cosmetics a long time ago. They are very inexpensive. Inexpensive makeup company. It was one of the first companies that I actually ordered my first brushes. I actually have a blush palette, and I actually ordered my first eye palette, and man, I still have it, but I don't use it because it's too old. But this brush I got from there, it's just a basic blending brush to use around your eye, for transitioning. This is amazing because it's a little large, and as you can see, yes, I have hooded eyes, but I do have a large space between my lids and my eyebrows. So this is going to help place that color where I want it to, okay? And we don't want to use a heavy hand, people. You want to take your brush and try to hold it as far as possible. Don't do this, y'all. Don't do this. I didn't ask you to do this, but you don't want to do one of these, because the more pressure you put on your eye when you're placing your makeup, the harsher the look is going to be, and you won't diffuse that color. You want that color to be soft. So just positioning your fingers a little farther within your brush will help soften, and you can build up that color in your eye look, okay? So that's what I'm going to use this brush to do. You guys gently get the color. You want to make sure you tap your brush, all right? So you just place that color wherever it is that you want it to go. I normally start out at the inner corner and then work my way towards the middle, and then of course towards the inner eyelid. Okay? And you can build the color up. Right now you barely see it on my skin, the pukey color. I can see it, but not really kind of see it. That's cool. You can build your color, okay? So you tap, and then you add some more of that color. And if you like, you can bring it on up a little bit into the eyebrows, or the eye bone, the eyebrow bone, yeah. So you can work it up. Okay. Next, I am gonna take another transitional color. It's going to be Roxanne. Now y'all know about that, but it's from the same palette, okay? It's from the same Jaclyn Hill palette, and it is a very kind of a deep, like tangerine color right here. So that's what I'm going to be using to, you know, darken up my lid space. I'll be using that same brush, okay? Yes, there's rules, but there's no rules with, I'm not going to be using that many brushes, okay? So again, I'm taking that color. You tap off the excess eyeshadow, and then you just place it. Even with my tapping, there was a lot of product in this. So always have like tissue paper in front of you, or a napkin, not tissue paper you guys, but napkin, because we need the tissue paper. So use that, and you can put some of that excess product on there if it's too much on the brush. If you notice I'm going in, you know, windshield wipe motions, or you can do circular. It depends. I usually do both. And I'm not putting pressure on my eyes at all. Not putting no pressure on my eyes. It's because of the positioning of my fingers and my hand on this blending brush. So our eyes are very sensitive, and if you want a flawless soft look, then you might want to take heed to not acting though as you are about to sign a contract. Okay. All right, so I like taking the transitional color out a little further. It has a more editorial look. By the way, that's one of my favorite types of like makeup look, is the soft glam and editorial. And so I am gonna bring that color, Roxanne, outside a little farther. It will look crazy, but trust in the process. What I tell you guys, trust in the process. Even when it doesn't look good, you know, you don't know where you're gonna go. You don't know how things are gonna work out for you. You know, just trust in the process. You know, God's got you. Just trust in the process. Sometimes we don't want to take patience in waiting, and I get it. Trust me, I get it. And the process don't always look good, but just trust in that process, okay? Just trust in the process. Y'all seen the Haitian flag look. Let me tell you, when I was doing that look, I was looking at it, I was like, wow. Well. I don't know how this gonna turn out, but I trusted in the process, and look how good it did. I trusted in the process. So trust in the process, okay? When the Lord has a plan for you, and you might not necessarily know what that plan is. Sometimes it's not for you to know, but just trust in that. Y'all, I look like a hot mess. I do. Anyways, I'm gonna be using from the same Jaclyn Hill Volume 1 palette. I'm gonna be using this. It's like a reddish brown color. It's called Chip, and it's right here, right there. That's what I'm gonna be using towards the closer to my eyelid. And I am gonna be using the Sedona Lace EB13. It looks like this, and no, it's not dirty. This is exactly how it looks. The tip is dark, and the rest of it is like a pink or kind of like a burgundy whitish color, whatever have you. It looks dirty, but it's not. So that's what I'm going to be using, and I'm not going to bring it up. I'm just going to keep it near my eyelids, around this area, and we're going to darken that. So you ask why, like, why am I using all these colors for, you know, a smoky eye? Because I am going to be doing a black smoky eye, and I get it, but there's something about when you do a smoky eye. Granted, I've done all types of smoky eyes, but this is more so like an orange brown smoky eye, where you're going to see the black, but then you're on the outer parameter, you're going to actually see the orange and the deep orange, and it just looks really, really nice. So there's a variety of smoky eyes that you can do, but this one we're going to use the brown and the orange, and then we're going to darken it up with the black. So again, people, with transition, you start off with the lighter color and you work next color so it doesn't look so harsh, and you don't have the mark of a demarcation, which is basically a mark. You can tell where one color begins and where one color may end, but you want to make sure you match that. And I encourage that you have a blending brush that has absolutely nothing, because then you can use that to diffuse a lot of the color. Okay, it looks really, really messy right now. It does. I know it does, but you'll see. And again, I'm not putting that much pressure. My windshield wipe motion, which I actually, it's kind of my favorite. I like doing the windshield wash motion. And I'm in just one area. As you notice, I'm not on my eyelids. I'm not up here in my eyebrow area. I'm just in this area here in the middle. And I haven't even put any more product. I'm just first just blending, because as I mentioned before, it's really important that you blend people. Blending is that home girl, as you may know, the one that's always there, that you can count on, the one that can hold your secret, the one, no matter what, she's there. That's what blending is to you, and that's what we want blending to be, okay? That friend. Now I've noticed I lose a little bit of that orange, so that Roxanne color. So all you need to do, yes, is take some more of that and just, you know, don't be afraid. Put it back in. All right, it came out. It took a break for a little bit, but you can bring it back in. You know, remember Double Dutch? Yeah, it's her turn. It's Roxanne's turn. So you can bring Roxanne back. My eyes are always the one that takes the longest. It does. It takes the longest. It needs your dedication. It needs your motivation. Because some people don't take the time, and you can tell, okay? You can tell. We can tell if you supported your eye makeup, okay? We can tell if you're that one that supported your eye makeup, because there's a lot of people out there that don't support and stand behind their eye makeup, and that's just wrong. That is just plain wrong. You don't stand, you don't support, you don't take time, you're not patient, you know, you're not willing to listen. I am. This next step is very important, and this is what I am gonna do to lay the foundation for my actual black eyeshadow. I usually use the NYX Jumbo. You guys remember, I don't know if you don't. If you're new to makeup, you probably don't. But they have these, or I'm not sure if they do. I'll look, and if so, I'll put it in the description box. But they're the Jumbo eye pencils, and I had one in black, and that's what I would normally use. But you gotta be very careful with that one. Sometimes if you have oily eyelids, then your eye makeup, your eyeshadow does not stick to it, and you'll notice, like, when you crease or when you kind of do one of these, you'll still see some skin peeping through, because, you know, depending on how you prepped your eyelid. With makeup, there's trial and error. I actually had to use another liner. This one here, I'm not sure of the company. It's called Beauty For Real, but I love this color. It probably came in my Ipsy box, but you can use other types of bases in order for you to lay your black eyeshadow. So right now, you guys, I am going to be using the Smoke Show eyeshadow palette from, guess what? As you may know, yes, ColourPop Cosmetics. Y'all know I love ColourPop. So this is basically, you guys, you can just buy this palette and do all of your smoky eye, because you have your dark, you have, actually there's one with black with shimmer, and this is a matte black, and then you have all these beautiful grays. You have this metallic color here, you have grays there, and then you have your white here for your eyebrows. But I'll be using these blacks here, so I'm pretty excited because I have not touched this as of yet. I think I'm gonna do Let's Do It from this palette. And as I mentioned to you guys, okay, as I mentioned, actually before I put it on my eyelid, you can actually take that brush that I use for the dark brown, and just take your matte color, okay, just take your matte and start to just work it around, you know, the lid. You can bring it up, not too high, but just bring it up a little bit, okay? And again, take your time. It's best that you add less color than more, and you just build it. Oh, this is a black. I mean, I love these little palettes. I really truly do, because they're so convenient when you're looking for a specific monochromatic look, which is basically one type of color scheme. And this one is mainly black. So I'm just working this in my crease, and I'm just gonna build it. Let me tell you a little secret about smoky eye. When you're putting it in the lids like this, you want it to not be so opaque. And what that means is really, really dark, because you want it to be, again, you want the transitional colors to the gradient look. And then on the eyelids is when you're gonna make it really, really, really dark. The eyelids is the key. But here, you can smoke it out, but you still want to diffuse that black or whatever color that you're going to be smoking your eyes with. Today we're doing black, so you still want to diffuse that color and to smoke it out, you know. As you know, if you've been watching my channel, I'm taking my primer water, and I use the Smashbox primer water, and what I'm gonna do is actually spray my brush, and what this is going to do is pick up that color. Again, I'm doing Let's Do It. I'm gonna take it, and now I am gonna deepen and darken my eyelids. Woo!
That's good.
We're back. Remember that chip color from the Jaclyn Heel palette? I'm gonna bring that again. I'm gonna bring it down, kind of mesh those colors together. And see, the thing is, you're gonna have to keep going back and forth. You are not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you want a real blended look, it's not just swoop swoop and that's it. No, I'm not gonna lie to you. Wouldn't lie. This is just a learning process when it comes to makeup. If you've never done this, you know, sometimes you're gonna get frustrated. That's anything in life that, you know, that you really have to truly work hard for. And think of it the same way. You're really gonna have to learn how to take your time and do things and blend. And if you notice, I'm adding on life lessons, yes. Because that's what this channel is about too, is motivating and uplifting when you feel like you feel so defeated and things aren't going your way. And it's okay, because you don't know what's ahead of you. You don't know why God is preventing certain things from happening, or you don't know if he has something else for you. So take your time, you know, take your time. And even when it don't look the way you'd like for it to look at this. Like, this look a hot mess, you guys. It looks a hot mess. This makeup look, I look like I just came and just played the makeup. But let me tell you, after I'm done, you're gonna be like, wow, this is awesome, this is amazing. And that's how you have to see things that you're working towards in life. When doors shut on you, you never know why, honey, because some doors were not meant to be open. You don't know why it is that that position you wanted, you couldn't get. Don't you know? There's certain positions you may not necessarily be ready for. And if you do things prematurely, then you screw it all up. You screw it all up and you weren't ready. Sometimes, you know, the things that we want in life, we don't necessarily get it right then and there when we want it. There is a time and place, and just trust in that. There is a time. So if you're still with me, people, just trust that this look is going to, I'm gonna body this look. I'm gonna body this look. And I have faith that I'm gonna do it. So you need to have faith that whatever it is that you wanna do, you gonna get. But just take your time, all right? So now on to concealer under the eye. I am gonna use, of course, LA Girl Pro. Yes. These are drugstore. You can get them from your local beauty supply. I'm going to be using the most popular used color on YouTube, which is it Fawn? I think Fawn. If not, I'm so wrong, y'all. I'm sorry. And then on top of that, I'm going to use Cool Tan to highlight. I'm going to use under the eye. And of course, like I tell you guys, you don't need much. You don't need that much, people. Okay? You do not need much. And don't bring it too close to the eye. Start from a little bit under, like around the cheek area, and then you work your way up. Don't put it on your eyelids like that. No, don't do that. And we're gonna work our way. And of course, my little faithful little sponges that you guys can get from Ulta Beauty, you guys can get that from Sephora. I truly love this, and if you're into doing makeup for multiple people, these are so amazing. Set my under eye as of yet. Instead, I am going to be using my Superstay Maybelline Full Coverage foundation, one in Toffee and the other one in my favorite Coconut. So I usually mix my foundation, as I mentioned to you guys before. If you're new to my channel, it's really difficult to find foundations that like matches your skin, and your skin tone changes in different seasons, you know, winter versus summer. Granted, I don't go nowhere anyhow. Well, let me not say that I do. Let me not talk. I mean, as of lately, locally I don't really do much, okay, for the people that know me. Yeah, so I'm gonna mix the two, and then after I do mix the two, I tend to use this to basically contour my face a little bit. Okay, we're back. Jaclyn again, she referred me to this NYX Professional. It's a multi-purpose brush. I actually got it from Amazon, and I am gonna put that in the description box. But this is amazing. She uses this for her foundation, and I enjoy it. I love it. I have a lot of brushes. When I tell you I do have a lot of brushes, and when I find something different, you want to try something that works out for you. Everybody has a season. I might not necessarily use this in the next couple months, but for now, this is the season. I love it. I enjoy using it. And again, it's from NYX Cosmetic. Now it's time to set the under eye. Okay, so my tip to you guys, when you put your concealer, you want to set your under eye, and try not to basically make too many eye movements, because you don't want to crease. But I'm taking my good old faithful Nye-Banana Powder, and I'm setting my eyes. And the brush that I'm using is another Real Technique, and it's the setting brush. It looks like this. Y'all, amazing for setting. You can set your whole face with this. You don't necessarily have to, you know, use a big brush to set when it comes to setting your entire face. But this is amazing, and that's exactly what it's made for. It's to set. Now, you guys, I don't just simply set my face with translucent powder or setting powder. I still love using my Studio Fix powder. This right there takes it on a whole different level of setting your face and making it look flawless. Like, this is the, yes, I've hit pan, but I got more, people. I got more. I've hit pan. I take that and I set my under eye. and all the other places that I want to set. I love using this because you get this really like photo finish, flawless, like Photoshop look. No filter look. Okay, so I'm now gonna take the colors that pretty much the colors that I used on my eyes and put it under my lid. And I'm using this precision shadow brush. This is actually from Sephora. I am just gonna add that on the bottom lash line. And I'm gonna bring that color down. Okay, we're gonna bring that color down. And the secret, if you guys don't know, in order to hide your lines, your crease lines here, bring your shadow a little lower. That helps a lot, okay? Don't tell nobody I told you, but it helps a lot. Bring it down. So remember I told you I'm not so much going to be doing the cat eye, although it looks like the cat eye. I'm bringing that color all the way down. Now, remember that eyeliner that I used earlier from Maybelline, and it's the Long Lasting Drama Waterproof Gel Pencil? Before I actually take some black eyeshadow, I am going to put this within my waterline, and then we'll add on the black eyeshadow to further smoke out the eye, okay? Use one of these because I don't want to mess my face up. Oh, this is really nice. It ain't good for the lids, but it's good for the under eye. That is really nice. I really like that. And then what I'm gonna do is just simply take a smudge brush, and basically it speaks for itself. That's what a smudge brush does. And this one I actually got from Sephora. This is a smudge brush, and this is how it looks. And now, of course, like I said, I'm gonna put all the details in the description box below. And I'm just gonna smudge this liner. Don't leave it like this. You gotta smudge it. I'm gonna smudge it. I am going to take the black, which was called Let's Do It, from, of course, this palette again, and I am going to smudge that under the lash line. This is also a way when even if you don't do a smoky eye and you smudge your eye, when you put your eyeliner on, you always want to go and follow up with an eyeshadow just to keep it from moving, because then it starts to bleed, because it's mainly it's just the consistency of the eyeliner tends to melt. So if you take your whatever color it is, you take it and stamp it on that particular color, eyeliner color, it helps it from bleeding. I like taking a very simple color that's closest to my skin tone, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna diffuse all around the parameter of this look to make it all come together, okay? So I initially started in my eyebrows, under my eyebrows, with that same brush we used earlier. And let me tell you, it's gonna bring everything together. It's gonna blend everything together. See how it softens it? It really softens that look. You see how, look how this side compared to this side looks. This side to that side, totally different. So here I am gonna show you right now again how I diffuse. It's not magic. See? Just diffusing it, bringing it up to underneath my eyebrows, and I bring it in the inner corner. I'm still diffusing. See that smoky eye? That smoky eye didn't come to play. Did not come to play with you. Okay, so yes, I got my little, you know, African headband. I love it. I love the tying of the hair. So I was like, you know, what is it that I want to do with my lips? And my baby out there, you know who you are, she wanted me to put a red lip. And usually when you have a bold eye, you want to keep the lip very simple, but I'm gonna put red. This lipstick is called Silhouette, and it's from ColourPop. I'm not sure if they still have it, but what I can tell you is that they do have like other reds out there, and there's so many reds. Like the reds are not always the same. Some have blue undertones, some have orange undertones, neutral undertones. But anyways, I'm gonna put this and see how the look is gonna come together with this. Alrighty. How do you like this look? I really love it. Usually when I do a smoky eye, I just keep it simple with a neutral lip. I love my nudes, but you know what? My girl wanted the red, and I actually love the red. And plus with the scarf, it looks so nice with the red. You guys, I love this look. Miss Nadine, I hope you like this smoky eye, because I love it too. I didn't put any eyelashes, because like I said, a lot of editorial looks, you don't necessarily have to wear eyelashes because your eyes still come and pop out. But you guys, I really truly enjoyed this look. So I have more looks coming. I hope you guys enjoy. Again, please subscribe, hit the notification button. Please give me a like, share this with your friends and your family, with whoever, and come back.